Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hard West. We're continuing on with the main story of the campaign, and we just finished off the second scenario, which is what the game calls each segment of any of the storylines. And we'll be moving on to the third scenario in the main story branch. This one's called Graveyard Shift. Father wandered the land, haunted by the curse he'd brought on the family, and became the solitary undertaker. When his new home comes under attack, though, he must face his demons once and for all. So it sounds like we're playing the father this time around. So we'll be playing this on normal difficulty as we have the others.
Your father brought bad luck wherever he went. He suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save his family. Hoping to leave the curse behind, he strode into the wilderness and traveled far to the south. There, he found a small town and decided to settle down. He told his new neighbors that his name was Benjamin Morin. As death seemed to follow him wherever he went, he decided to take up a new trade, undertaker. As he made his living burying the dead, traveling from farm to ranch, he kept searching for a way to lift the curse. One day he returned to town to find it ravaged by something evil. Between the maniacal laughter of the murderers and the screams of their victims, a single survivor hid behind the bars of the jail. A former bounty hunter, Harrington.
The Undertaker returned from a funeral to discover his hometown ravaged by a violent cult.
My father kept to the shadows. Masquerading as one of the evildoers, he edged closer to the jail where Harrington was held. A shootout could get Harrington killed, so your father weighed his options.
Okay, so this sounds like another one of the stealth missions in the game. We have a rifle and a pistol. And so far we're not seeing any of the enemy. Although it looks like at least one of them is there. And we have to go and free the Harrington here. And our optional is to free him before the alarm is triggered. So we'll try and go that route. Now if we come in here, as far as I can tell, there's no other exit. Unless there's a ladder here. I'm not seeing one. So there'd be no reason to go that way. We could go behind the building maybe. Looks like it. Might as well. We'll try and go behind the building and maybe through this side door here. We do have to worry about this guy here, but the his sight radius seems pretty limited. So I'm full move to this point. And then full move to here. We can't quite get into the cover, although it's hard to say exactly how cover works in this stealth mechanic, but we'll move here. Alright, so far so good. We're not really seeing anyone. I guess we could move behind the desk here. Okay. So ideally what we want to do here, we want to subdue, but we have to get close enough to do it. Right now we're not in range, so if we move here, we should stay out of his sight line. And we'll subdue him. And this will subdue him for 5 turns.
Father forced the guard to open Harrington's cell. The old bounty hunter told him that those running roughshod over the town were possessed by something wicked. As the bulk of them were busy chasing down the fleeing townsfolk, Harrington suggested they dispatch those that remained.
All right. So we've got... all right. Can we just straight up kill this guy? There's no real reason to keep the stealth mechanic going, as it actually limits the what we can do in our turn. So let's see what our chance of hit here. It's 100%. How many shots does this have? It says 9. All right, we'll go ahead and give the shot. Okay, so now we're into actual combat here. Move into full cover. Okay. So we have a 54% chance to hit, as it did seem that guy also had that chance. We might as well increase our maximum hit points here. This is a single-use item, and it does not carry over. Alright, so this... honestly, I don't see the point of these. I guess I'll sell them, actually, honestly. So we'll go ahead and shoot at this guy. And with Harrington here, I feel like we need to go around back. So I'll move to here. Okay, we still have that shot. Still 54%. Don't see a reason why we shouldn't take it. Alright, so we've got full cover here. Now, we don't know what's going on over here, though, and he can't really see it yet. So would we be better off coming up here and then seeing what that's about later? Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll have him reload. Okay, we'll just keep shooting here. Next turn we'll get him if he's still a threat. Now we have to decide on how we're going to take cover here, not knowing where the bad guys are. I'll move to here. Doesn't look like there's anybody. So I'll move up to here. Alright, so we do see someone else right there. So let's take a shot. Hopefully finish this guy off. Got him. Well, for a 54% chance to hit, wasn't too bad. Alright, now we can move up to here. And that would give us full cover, which we could shoot at that guy. Now, that guy also has full cover, so it's not really a super advantage. Or we could try and get into a more advantaged position. I'm for now going to move here and see what's down this way. Okay, it doesn't look like anything. Now we could continue to move and move all the way up to here. We do have to worry about getting flanked, though. That guy doesn't have access to doors or anything, does he? Alright, I think I'm going to take that risk, though. Alright. That guy's coming out. Ouch. Alright, so we've got 2 targets here. We have that guy who's not in cover and a 76% chance to hit. We'll go for that. Hopefully we hit. Got him. I remember our father from the first story mission was an incredible shot. I think if I move here, I'll get a shot on this guy. That's a flank shot. And again, that's a think. Here, probably not, though. We're going to go for it, because I don't think we can get this guy. Alright. Let's see if our shot improves with the revolver. I think it does, actually. We've got 62% or 59%. And we only need the 4 damage, so we might as well take this shot. I didn't really pay attention to what his abilities are or anything, but we'll try this. Got him. Okay. So now it's a new turn. And we don't really have any targets to speak of. And there's only one guy left, and we actually know where he is. So I'm thinking we just do our full move up to here. And we know he's right there, but he's behind the wall, so we can't really shoot him yet. We can full move to over here. Now this guy's vulnerable, but at least... I don't know if I like that as much. Maybe I'd like to get into a position where he can move there if he wants to. Like I can move here this turn. Not likely I'll get flanked. And then next turn I could step over there, take cover. So let's do that. Although, this might obstruct the view. We'll go for it, though. We'll see what we get. Okay. So we've got our shot. So it's 64% or 55%. If I remember, the multi-barreled weapons, they get a penalty to accuracy, so that makes sense. It's a harder shot to make. Do they even get a range bonus? Yeah, it looks like it does, but... There we go.
The marauders that remained in town were dead. Your father and Harrington prepared for the return of their Confederates. They hid in the shadows high above. As their enemies returned, they gathered on the main square. Their leader addressed them in some odd, unfamiliar tongue.
Okay. So we're up in the upper stories, it looks like. Yep. Alright, so I guess we just start shooting. As there's no reason to continue with the stealth for any amount of time. So let's go ahead and do our shot here. We've got a 100% and 100%. Not really sure which one would be better to take. We'll take the guy over here, though, because I don't think the other guy can see him. All right.
Your father and Harrington cut down those unsuspecting evildoers.
Alright, so probably the revolver still is the better chance here, so we'll keep with that. What is this? Chain kill. For each enemy you kill during this turn, replenished 1 action point and 2 hit points. Well, I don't know exactly how that works. And if we can kill multiple targets or not, I'm not really sure. But we can try it. So we got a 74% chance to hit, or a 74% chance to hit. We'll go with the guy we can actually kill. And we missed. So that was not worth it, apparently. We'll have to remember how that works. Again, I don't know if that would have allowed us to fire more than once. Okay. We got a lot of guys out in the open. We'll try and pick them off first. Although there might be, something in shooting. We'll go with this. And then, does he have any good shots? Not really. We've got 74% and 64%. We'll go with that chance. Okay. Ouch. As long as they remain in the open, this is going to be relatively easy. We've got 76, 62, and 56. We'll take the 76. Alright. And I'm hoping that we have a shot here on this guy here, and we can actually fan him and hopefully kill him. There we go. Okay, we'll switch to Harrington here and move him here. And then shoot. He should have a flank on the guy. There we go. Not too bad. We managed it just fine. Ghost Town was destroyed. The Undertaker had to leave and find a way to lift the curse that doomed those around him. The city was a cabinet of horrors, the streets strewn with the bloody bodies of townsfolk killed by the diabolical cult. The Undertaker buried all the bodies. It took the Undertaker and Harrington an entire day burying the dead, carrying corpses through the blood-spattered streets. The Undertaker couldn't shake the notion that all of this was his fault. He told Harrington as much, relating the story of his continued misfortunes, but admitting the devil's trickery. Harrington was skeptical, of course, but suggested that visiting Empus, the hermit, might help the Undertaker find peace. Alright, the day consists of 4 parts: dawn, morning, midday, and afternoon. You can explore one location during each part of the day. Traveling to a new location will change the time of day. Alright, so we have a new mechanic added. And I think that's going to be the end of our video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.